everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Kristen and today we are doing a build for a twin townhouse. Now I did a build like this a long time ago, or I guess not really, it was like in the summer. I really was inspired to do like a Tuscan kind of build and I ended up going for like this style of a duplex or a townhouse. I don't exactly know what you would call this, but I ended up doing one. I was still learning how to build and not completely comfortable, but I still wanted to attempt it. At the time, I honestly thought it looked amazing. I was so impressed with how good I did. Looking back, I would love to do some kind of renovation now that I just kind of have like a whole different style and like a build technique, I guess, not technique, a whole like different build style. But maybe in like a future stream I would actually like renovate that, or in a video if that is something you guys would like to see, because we also got so many new packs to add into like all of the different builds. So this definitely is more of like a modern contemporary kind of theme, where that one was definitely more fit for Oasis Springs. Like I said, it was like Tuscan inspired with like wineries surrounding it. Oh, I had so many good plans. I feel like that I'm going to possibly renovate once we get the new Jungle Adventure pack, just because I feel like a lot of the furniture that we are going to be getting within that is really going to fit within that theme. So maybe if I do some kind of renovation, I will kind of still keep within the style if I can. And another thing that I did get like a lot of comments on the older video was that when I did both of the homes, I always like to make sure the layouts are the exact same. And in that build, I actually like decorated them exactly the same. I don't know why I did that, you guys. At the time, it seemed like such a good idea that they were just going to be like the exact same. Right now, thinking back, I was just like, no, that's not what I should have did. So I kind of like took from a learning experience. And when I did this duplex, I laid everything out the same, like the kitchen, all of the rooms, the hallways are mirrored. So I feel like whenever you have like a twin townhouse or duplexes, that's kind of how they are built. But then of course, once you have your two separate families move in, they're definitely going to have their own unique style, and I wanted to incorporate that. So I do have like two families in mind when I was doing this. You are going to notice that one of the sides, like one of the homes, is definitely more in the feminine side. They have the exact same layout. Like I said, there's 2 bedrooms and a bathroom in this home, and then of course a little tiny kitchen and living room. And even in the upstairs area, one of them has an office, one of them ends up having a laundry room. I wanted to still like kind of keep them differently, kind of. So yeah, one of the homes definitely is more like within the softer feminine shades with pastel. The other one is more of like a true contemporary with lots of like darker colors, and I didn't add in too much clutter in these builds. I feel like I haven't done too many builds lately that have clutter. I don't know if it's just been, I have no idea. You guys know I love to add in clutter and really make the homes lived in, but the last couple of weeks on my channel, they have been pretty picked up. So I'm gonna have to change that in some of my future builds. So yeah, I didn't have too much room to work with. They are really small, but I wanted to keep them really tiny just because I feel like whenever I see townhomes, they do kind of look like they are limited in space and a little bit like longer and like kind of slightly narrowed. But if you wanted to have more of like a backyard, you definitely could put this on a larger lot. I think this is a 20 by 30, I think, possibly. So you could put it on like a 30 by 40 and you'll still have like lots of front and backyard that you can kind of, maybe if you want to add in a pool or basketball nets or anything like that. So I also wanted to have a lot of fun with the landscaping, and I don't know if there is. I was gonna put in some vehicles in the front yard, but I decided against it. Some people really like that, some people don't. So I did not put them in this build. But this is going to be in the gallery, so if you guys maybe have 2 families that you are looking for a home that would fit them, you could like lock the door for, you know, half of your household and vice versa with the other side, and then you could have like your 2 different playable families. in this lot. So you're just going to be able to find this in the gallery. Use my username KrystinMyrieXo, put on your move objects. If you guys would like to see me do more of these builds, definitely let me know in the comments. And also, all of next week's videos are gonna actually be pre-recorded. I am gonna be out of country. I am going to the States up until Saturday. I am so excited. It has been so long since I actually was able to take a trip anywhere, so I'm really looking forward to this. I've been pretty sick over the winter. I did have a cold that ended up lasting over a week. I just could not shake it. I wasn't even able to really like post any videos here on YouTube because I like kind of lost my voice. And as you know, if you do voiceovers or try to stream and you have no voice, it's just not gonna work. You can't do it. So I am like now just getting back into videos. I have to take off, so I have been kind of pre-recording. You guys are gonna love, or I hope you are gonna enjoy, all of the videos that are coming out for next week. So it's just kind of like a mix match of like different kind of builds and videos. So I really hope that you guys enjoy it. I also have been trying to live stream on Twitch a lot this week, just because next week I am not going to be able to. I don't know like if I'll have Wi-Fi. I'm pretty sure I will. I don't know like how much I will have it, or even have like the time to be on the computer. So I have made sure to like get everything finished. I have to like still work on the videos for next week. Hopefully I can make them go right until next Saturday. I'm like losing hours. But yeah, so once I get back, I am going to be doing some more builds, and I'm probably going to even do that renovation once I get back, because the more I think about it, the more I think that's a great idea. Because I don't do these kind of builds that often, and a lot of you guys have mentioned, you know, doing more homes that are for larger families, and I feel like these are just, if you want to have different sims, and like if you move them into an apartment in San Myshuno and you have two different families that you want to live in, it's just so hard to like keep switching back and forth. I know over on Twitch when I had like the Let's Play that I was started in there, I kind of like moved everybody into an individual apartment, and it just made it so hard just constantly going back and forth, opening up like all of the different households. So I think this kind of setup, even if you wanted to like set 2 of these on a lot and have like 4 duplexes, maybe like 2 people for each household, because that's kind of how it is laid out. Like upstairs there is a children's room, 1 is set for a toddler, 1 is set for like a child or teenager. So if you only had like single sims, possibly that would work out really good. Or even if you didn't have a family, like if you didn't have any children, but maybe you had like 2 partners, like a partner that lived in this home, you would have room to put in like a full laundry room, or even like an office or a workout space, because the extra children's room is not really that big. To be honest, like it's really small. There's like barely room to put a bed and a side table, as you guys seen. So this apartment, or this side duplex in particular, I wanted to stick within the darker theme. I feel like I have not done like a really dark build in a while, so I need to do that. I used to absolutely love building homes with like the black cupboards, but you guys know I love me some Parenthood counters, and they don't have like a solid black swatch. I wish they did. The darkest that they do have is that gray, but there are the other counters, and I think the ones that came with Cool Kitchen or Kitchen Stuff or Spa Day, one of those 2, I can never remember, but they have really nice black counters that I used to use all the time. So I might have to do like a darker build. A lot of my builds have been really like country and pastel, or like the lighter beachy house kind of theme, so I need to do a darker build. Personally, in real life, I do prefer like the darker builds, just because I do have pets, and even if your home is completely clean, sometimes it still might not look like it, so I like dark colors. Just makes everything look better than it is, I guess. So if you guys do have any builds that you would like to see me do once I get back, or even like possibly live stream a build, because we did do for my 25k subscribers, which you guys, I still can't believe I made it to 25,000 subscribers. That is huge. I know that to some others it's like, you know, small beans. It's not a big deal, but I still can't believe I have that many people that enjoy my content enough to subscribe. So again, thank you guys for watching all of my videos. It honestly means a lot, and I had so much fun doing that kind of like celebration live stream that even though I hated how the home turned out because we ended up doing a solid color build challenge just because that was kind of requested, and I asked what everybody wanted me to do for a color, and the majority said mint. And I didn't like how it ended up turning out, and if that was like me doing a build, I just definitely would have bulldozed it. Every time I do a build, there's usually 4 behind it you guys don't see, just because I don't like how they turn out and I'm very picky. Sometimes I like have to do different things with builds until like I get a certain style and start over. I don't know if I'm the only one that does that. I'm sure there are others, but yeah, it really sucks when that happens on a live stream, but you guys still had fun and I had fun. And yeah, so maybe I will do some more live streams here. I do stream often over on Twitch. I know a lot of you guys come over and hang out and have followed me over there, but I might do like maybe once a month a stream here in case some of you guys aren't into Twitch. Twitch is free, so yeah, but I might do some more on YouTube. I actually started out streaming on YouTube. It just seemed to be easier to go over there, and it's such a good community there also. But there are links in the description in case you guys do want to check it out. And yes, yeah, so you can see this one ended up having the laundry room, and you've seen the office over in the other. So I think those just kind of gave them like an individual feel, because they weren't completely exact, even though they both had like the same hallway. I wanted to kind of like, I don't know, make it different. I think it worked out pretty well. Now for this bedroom in particular, this was probably the hardest bedroom, like the hardest room in any of these to actually like furnish and design. I didn't know what I wanted it to look like. I just had to make sure that like all of the colors were softer and feminine, and I tried to use things that I haven't used in a while. At the end, I do like how it turned out, but I think I like the darker room better. Let me know in the comments if you had to choose a side of this duplex to live in, would you go for the darker or the lighter? I kind of think I would go for darker. I like how it turned out. I would probably switch out the office for the laundry room because I do like the laundry room over on the lighter side. So the lighter side has the toddler's room. So if you have a toddler, that is going to be the side that you're going to need. And then over on the other darker section, that's where the teenager's room is. Oh my gosh, I ended up switching that out. I thought I ended up keeping a toddler's room in one of them. Okay, so I guess they're both for children. Oh yes, now I remember. And then I ended up putting a shelf. Oh yes. I never use that bed that often. It reminds me of like a kawaii bedroom, like a bedspread. I would love to see more of like a kawaii theme in like some of the stuff. Oh my gosh, more like pastels. I don't build with them that much, but when I do, I forget how much I love it. But I really do hope that you guys did enjoy today's build. It took me forever, and this is actually like sped up 10 times because it was like hours of footage because I kept going back. I was like listening to podcasts, and I had so much fun doing this build. So if you guys did enjoy, as always, make sure to thumbs up this video so I know you did enjoy. Leave any comments that you guys have for suggestions of any of my builds and future videos down in the comments below, and hopefully I'm gonna see you in my next video. Bye guys!